Hey everybody, what's going on? Tujo Panda back in action. We're going to be doing some Major Minor today. It's been a while. I really do apologize for the dip in videos. It's just that I've been going through a bit of a rough patch right now, and I'm trying to get over it. So while that's going on, I am going to be trying to upload some videos and, getting some content on my YouTube channel. I know I've been neglecting Major Minor and Spaceballs ever since Greatest Little Troubles came out, but okay, why isn't this loading? Hello? I would like some loads here. Okay, there we go. I was just like, did Major Minor die? Did it finally decide there was not enough bullshit in the world? Alright, so I'm going to turn down the volume a bit so I can actually hear myself think and talk to the camera, or should I say the recording thing. Alright, so we are going to continue. If I remember correctly, we went to like the Maid's Cafe and this chick was being hella creepy. I hope you don't mind. Between narrations, I might be actually making some commentary because there's enough stuff going on that I can make some commentary and not have it be too annoying. I'm also going to try to make the voices consistent again. Huh. It already got dark outside? Just how much time was we wasting in there? Oh well. Akihabara at nighttime was beautiful. It was lit up unlike anything I'd ever seen. Did you enjoy your little date? I wouldn't really call it a date.
I was just joking, Rook. No need to repeat it. Now I'm embarrassed.
Keela was talking about me behind my back? That's new.
I made a joke, and that's all it was. About you wanting to woo Eclair. I'm sorry for doing that. It was rude.
I accept his apology. You know, I kind of wish it would give me the option to accept his apology or deny it, but okay. But I let him know. That's not really in my nature. I never try to win over a crying girl. Regardless. It made me laugh. We bonded, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever. That is, until something came up. Something came up? I didn't want to interrupt you two. We had no idea what you had been doing. But I got a call. We're going to the hotel. A call? Wait, that's not so weird. Did I just hear him say that he bonded with Keela? I noticed that they're both holding out takeout bags. No way. They got food without me? Oh, that's just downright dickish right there. I can't explain the specifics right now, but it involves your safety. Both of you. So I need to take you to your hotel.
Yeah, it all seemed very important. We discussed it over some dinner.
Without me. You guys are dicks. Damn, now I'm hungry. You couldn't have picked me up some Big Macs or something? Good news, though. We're really close. It's just a short walk away. Make sure you book a convenient location. I'll tell you a little more tomorrow. But right now, safety is your priority. I take his word for it and try not to object. A lecture from Rook is not what I want right now. He starts to lead us down the street. It doesn't take much longer before we get to the hotel. Well, this is it. I sure hope you enjoy your stay. Your room is 217. Here are your key cards. Shouldn't be too hard to find. He hands us both of our key cards.
Wow, this place is massive. What kind of amenities does it have?
Well, you'll each have your own beds. There's a hot tub, a bed, and a shower. You'll even get your own masseuse.
A personal masseuse? Wow, I sure could go for a massage right about now. This is crazy. I feel like a millionaire.
Wonder who else is staying here. If this is a hotel for a contest winner's stay, there must be all sorts of celebrities present. I hope you two enjoy it. You have no idea how much it costs. 2 cents.
Not too much, I hope.
Be up at 9 a.m. sharp. I'll come and get you in the morning. And if it's not me, it'll be Jade. You'll get to meet more of the team. Plus, You'll experience the backstage life. There's lots of food, just so you know. Food?
Yes, finally. That's all I wanted to hear.
Keela excitedly runs to the hotel room doors. I decide to give chase. I wouldn't want to get lost. It doesn't take us long to find our hotel room. But when we do, we are stunned. Would you like to save your game?
Yes, sir.
Right here. Yeah, I'll save right here. Okay. It's just me and the squirrel boy. Now loading. It looks amazing on the inside. I like how there's 2 rice cakes here. And this totally looks like a weeb palace right about here. It's the biggest hotel I've ever seen.
This place is huge. If you picture a fancy Japanese hotel, this is exactly what it'd be in your head. It even has a kotatsu.
Alright.
Not that I'm cold or anything, but at least they're prepared for it all. I can't get over how great this place is. It's top tier, that's for sure. Let's turn on the TV and see what's going on. I love weird Japanese game shows.
He scurries over to the table and grabs her remote. For a moment, you look confused. I guess the buttons on the remote are in Japanese. You see him find a big red button and press it. Sure enough, the TV turns on. Well, that was anticlimactic. I suppose some things are universal between cultures. He sits down on the floor and motions for me to join. Uh-oh. It seems like there's a big news report going on. I see crime scene tape. Then I look at the time. Now I know what's going on. Another midnight death? A news reporter appears on screen. He seems distraught, maybe even scared. Fukumoto here, reporting live from Tokyo. I have some distressing news. Give me a moment. Yeah, confirming. He looks off the screen for a few moments and nods. It's almost as if he's talking to somebody on the scene. He holds the microphone away from himself. Whatever he's talking about must be unsafe to hear. Sorry, it will just take a while longer. I'm sorry for interrupting the program. It will resume as soon as it's over. He looks away from the camera again. Same direction. This Fukumoto wears a face of shock all of a sudden. It looks like he's just been given horrible news. It's now being confirmed to me. Another victim of the midnight deaths. The body was discovered just a few moments ago. He lets out an audible gulp before continuing. I'm not sure how to go on without saying this, but with a heavy heart that I... Heavy heart? Oh no. Oh no. This must not be an ordinary victim. He cuts himself off, taking a big gulp before he continues. It's Glace, the pop idol. Recently in Tokyo to launch his new tour. But now, a victim of these senseless deaths. Glace is dead? Uh-oh. Speak to me, boy. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're back to England land. An earlier time? Yeah, try the Renaissance Festival. In the throne room of Valsquez, the immortal king, the god emperor of mankind. History repeats itself. At least, that's what they say, right? We make our mistakes and learn from them. I cannot say, my lord. I am merely mortal. I live a short life with many mistakes. I'll be gone before history can repeat. But you have the wisdom of millennia, something I am not lucky to hold. Were it a statement, I would agree. But you posed a question, and one I have no right to answer. There is no need to apologize. I was simply thinking aloud. Though it may relate to Player somewhat, he's gaining quite a following. Rightly so. He has the charisma, enough to bend anyone to his will. even if the cause is as foolish as his. Yes, what a foolish cause it is. The last time someone caught Severance, well, the only thing severed was their head. It was a costly and dangerous desire. Just a joke, of course. Though I forgot about your career. I'll try not to joke about assassination. How is your protege coming along? You mean Conrad? He is conflicted. Sometimes he thinks her methods are harsh. Perhaps he might even think they are wrong. But I was the same way. I would give it time, my lord. He will become someone of great importance. Very well. I trust in the both of you. You will expose Lord Player quite swiftly, and so my reign will go unhindered. God praise the Golden Throne. Of course, my lord. Though Player is not the topic of today, there's a matter of much greater import. Is something wrong, my lord? No. It's quite the opposite, in fact. My opening of Terra to immigrants, it was for a very specific reason. There are those who would disagree with me, and I would as well, if I were unaware. The truth of this matter is quite secretive. Truth? You aren't doing this for charity. It's a welcome side effect, to be honest. But my intent wasn't to take in so many. I only sought the arrival of one person. The Savior. The Savior? Yes. I opened our borders solely for them. But so far they have not come. And what might be saving from? It cannot be a lack of resources. Lord Blair is fooling everyone with that. Indeed it is not. But my lips are sealed. Only know that they are needed urgently. I will require your help, however. Your services to the Golden Throne will not go unrewarded, for I have learned of something recently. A method that may expedite their arrival. I am all ears, my lord. I've finally pinpointed their location. A trusted source has found the Savior. They reside on a planet called Earth. I've never heard of it. For a very specific reason, Endymion. Earth is not connected to any other world. It is what I call an untouched planet. Such a thing exists. Only when you have something to hide. Or in this case, something to shelter. How can I help? It seems Earth is beyond anyone's reach. I am happy to assist, but I seem unable to. Gladly that is not the case. That trusted source I mentioned earlier, they've come up with the means to reach Earth. A means to reach the Savior. Retrieve, my lord? Yes, like a thief in the night. And this task will fall solely to you. And there is no one else I can trust. I am honored. What must be done? You must perform a ritual. God praise the Golden Throne. Uh-oh. Life in the real world goes on. Squirrel Boy doesn't look... Wow, those are like soul-staring eyes right there. Keela and I remain frozen in fear. We watch in horror as the TV displays a gruesome image. We see a body bag being loaded to an ambulance. It drives away with its siren wailing. That means, no, it can't be. It just can't. Suddenly, everything seems to become crashing down. There'd be no more world tour. Will we be sent back home? Will we become some sort of media hotshots? Keela's jaw appears inches away from the floor. I can tell he's fighting off fears with fervent effort. He seems to be unable to form a coherent sentence. I reach out to comfort him, and I can't move. I know this feeling by now. I've experienced it several times today. On the train ride here, I'm about to be visited by him. Uh-oh, everything got refracted. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Life is such a frail force, while death is infinitely more powerful. Some would hope it's the other way around. To watch your world fade away, like a small fly being swatted on the wall. Just like that, someone can die. No one is above death, just as no one is below life. I've had enough of his cryptic speeches. I deserve some answers, and I make that very clear. Thankfully, I'm able to move and speak again. You want answers. What is an answer exactly? A doorway to more questions, perhaps? Now he's just getting pretentious. But I can sense some nervousness. Is he worried about something? It's almost like he's trying to stall. Well, I did promise you answers, but I cannot suspend this place for long. Please, come with me to the Ark. You'll have to grab my hand. A connection is required to do this. What about the first time? Just spend a moment thinking before acting. Come on now, grab my hand. If this suspension ends, you'll be trapped. You don't want to know what happens then. Oh no. Green Shep boy here with a red scarf. Alright, I think the right thing to do is grab his hand. He seems happy at your compliance. Uh-oh. Complying with strange people in the rift. I don't like this. I reach out and grab his hand. I had no idea what he was planning, but I trusted him. First mistake. Last mistake. Especially if he was going to give me some answers. I couldn't disobey him on the verge of the truth. And to give me a power like he implied he did? He had to trust me as well. This might hurt a little bit. He smirks at me as he snaps his fingers. This time using his free hand. Uh-oh. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. I feel as though you may be overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast. But recently, matters have become urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel like you deserve that much. You were thrust into unusual circumstances. Circumstances beyond your worldly compare. So I welcome you once more to the Ark. A place where you can relax and ponder. A place where you can connect yourself. Collect yourself. Only a select few are allowed entry here. Those that I trust with my life. But only that, with the lives of many. And you are the first in a very long time. So you are free to relax. No longer, no danger will befall you here. Not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me. Uh-oh. Danger. As if my safety increases with his proximity. So, about these answers you requested. I am willing to provide you with them. But I'll only answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like it if you thought carefully. I will not be vague or hide the truth. So, make sure you ask what you truly want. Are you gay? You deserve it, after what you experienced. But there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Clace is unimportant. Wow! The maker of this game and a pop idol dying is unimportant to you? You are apathetic, sir. Well, that's an insult for sure. Especially when someone just lost their life. But it's probably unwise to vocally contest him. Instead, I stop and think of what I should ask. Only one question? That's hardly fair. There was a veritable old mountain of them in my mind. Everything about today was an enigma, and much of it fell into the realm of the supernatural. He can't expect me to find closure from one single question. Unless that was the point. The ability to bend the reality to my will? He's testing me. There had to be a way to get all the answers and still adhere to his rule of one question. If this power was true, I could easily accomplish that. Would you like to save a game? Yes, sir. It will save right here, and that's great. But I should probably stop doing this. What should I ask him? You won't always have the ability to ask every question. Alright, so process of elimination. This place, as cool as it is irrelevant to my predicaments right now. This is also irrelevant to my predicament right now. This might help because it will actually enable me to sort of prevent Place's death and some other things that are going on. But, maybe I should ask about the Midnight Deaths. He had to know about the what the Midnight Deaths were. Seems like him just had to. It made sense. He just had to know all manner of weird things. Ooh! I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck! Oh. I've only heard this term twice. Once as I brought you here, and just now. Someone on the television said it. That Place was a victim. I was hoping you'd ask me about the Ark. Or at the very least, about myself. I will have to direct this question to you. Just what are the Midnight Deaths? I gave him a quick recap of what I was told earlier. People are dying at midnight under mysterious terms. No one knows the cause or what's been going on. That is definitely rather peculiar. It sounds like a serial killer to me. There's definitely a pattern present in place. That's a huge target now. I wonder if that was their endgame. Maybe the other killings were a test. That's a chilling to think about. Sorry for painting that picture. It was just a logical deduction. Damn. Well, that got kind of dark. And I'm afraid that's all I have for this time being. I hope you were satisfied with my answer. Yeah, no shit. I could have deduced that myself. Cockmouth. Truthfully, it was all a little too much to take in. But in spite of the recent events, I feel more relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he was kind of vague and dodgy. Alright. So the rule is, I'm going to stick with whatever choices I make in the moment. I'm not going to reload saves until I beat the game. So, now that I've answered your question, we have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark, it's quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you, by means of an ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for days. I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them, however. That's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you here. This is so I can train to learn their intent. We wouldn't want your power to be abused. I've even sent them random Earthlings. It takes a lot of power to bring you here. I need to foil them with other methods. I didn't want them to take you. At least, not until I knew why. Does this make any sense to you at all? Barely. If you and the other power were to be abused, it would throw the universe into disarray. I don't want that to happen again. Last time it happened should be the last. That makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings. I see a hint of regret and remorse on his face. But the more I interrupt their ritual, the more I'll realize I'll never know. I can't figure out why they want you. So this time, I'll let them succeed. I wanted to keep you on Earth. For observation purposes, of course. But now, that will not be possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. You will be caught up in many affairs. We must hope they seek your power for good. Many use it for nefarious ends. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for other worlds as well. Wait! You sent me to another world? Just like that? That's not right. Am I even able to survive on another planet? This explanation only puts more questions in my head. Do not worry. I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. I'll bring you back in the face of danger. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let harm befall you. I consider you a ray of hope, my agent of fate. Without another word, he snaps his finger loudly, and I feel a rush of inertia. Whoa! We're entering a tertiary phase of light travel. This isn't right. Nothing about this is right. I'm finally being pushed over the edge and start to panic. The place was dead. I was cursed with a power I didn't ask for. A power that could either save or destroy worlds. This was... Before I can continue, my body feels pain. Like the first time I was here, on a much larger scale. I try to focus on my breathing, but even that causes me more pain than I can handle. It feels like a paper cut, but on every fiber of my being. That's actually pretty scary. I'm getting torn apart at the level less than molecular. But then, shortly after, I feel nothing. Uh-oh. Oh. Looks pretty beautiful. Not the worst place I could wind up. I mean, like, think about it. How horrifying would it be to, like, appear on the dark side of Jupiter or some shit? And I find myself in a forest. I'm quickly thrown against a nearby tree. Like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates harshly with my heartbeat, which to say the least was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but eventually it subsided. As I'm lucid again, I quickly begin to examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying leaves look as though they're in a hurricane, but my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. It's like when you look at a clock. Sometimes the second hand moves faster for a moment. I take a few steps around, but I can't find my balance. I quickly stumble over and brace myself on a tree. What's just going on here? Feels like I'm drugged. I fall to my knees, embracing the tree. Otherwise, I'd be eating a face full of grass. I start to wonder just where I've ended up, but I can only think about where I'm not. Something tells me I'm a long way from home. The anxiety of that fact completely overpowers me. Any semblance of curiosity I had was utterly destroyed. I sulk in some sort of otherworldly homesickness. Here I am, snuck on the soil of some foreign planet. He said I'd be brought back in the event of trauma. Was this experience not traumatic enough? And what if something traumatic doesn't happen? Will I ever see Earth again? Will I ever experience the aftermath of Clace's death? Those weren't the types of things I wanted to see, but it was definitely my right to see them. I feel like this arc has robbed me blind of my future. What if I don't want this power? I guess I don't even have a right to say in the matter. I'm simply forced to help, against all my wishes. What else will I be forced to do? Will I ever even be truly myself again? You'll get back to where you came from. Huh? I know what it's like to be far from home. And this may be the farthest you'll ever be. But you'll get back. I know it. He kneels down beside me and wraps an arm around me. He rests a hand around my shoulder or arm and lifts me up slowly. It's very easy to lose your way, especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. He holds me up and I limp alongside him. Who is he? Is this the guy that was conducting the ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He's put me at ease, just like the man in the ark. I feel my desperation brought you here. Perhaps some of the despair assaulted you. If that is so, then I apologize. Your burden should be yours alone to carry. The journey you face to bring you to Terra, it was not an easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and compromise. Terra? Is that where I am? Conrad. It worked.
Is that so? How can you tell? It's not like we had an artist's depiction.
I know. This is the one.
And how do you know that, Edemion?
I can feel it. Just trust me.
Alright, I'll play along.
King Valsquez will be very pleased.
I feel like I'm finally able to stand on my own. I gently push aside this Endymion in a polite manner.
Explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are. And who this king guy is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least the best as I am provide. This is Terra. It's a peaceful world. In fact, we haven't had war for centuries. This is thanks to the Immortal King. He's ensured that Terra is a utopia.
But unfortunately, that attracts people. There's so many that want to come here. We're a victim to our kindness and charity.
Back it up a second. Immortal King?
Yeah, he got lucky. Managed to find a world that suits him. It's a kind of complicated thing, the flow of time. Immortality isn't something I'd want, but I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done.
Every world experiences time differently. Many worlds are in sync, or very close. Many words. But if you find that one specific world, one where times flow and differs vastly, well, let's put it this way. You might be lucky enough to live forever. Or you can shiver up and die in old age. Our King Valsquez, he found Terra, a world where time flows very slowly to him. This is why he's been able to live so long.
Well, I think Endy is trying to say, it's a good thing you're not dead right now. Your world must flow similarly to Terra. But I guess it's a trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life, especially on Terra, where it's safe.
It's true. A day of happiness can be desirable. Over a life of war in another world, I mean. World travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe. Along with those that came in instead of you.
Instead of me?
We tried to bring you here many times. We also failed to bring you here many times. Meaning, we brought over the wrong person. We had to continue trying, though. Valsquez was very eager to get you here.
Man, imagine being in an RPG, and you got like that summoner on your team, and they're trying to summon like a great powerful monster, but it winds up being like a wimpy creature that actually runs away from the battle. So not only have you wasted all your mana trying to summon the main monster to like take out your opposition, you're now completely defenseless as fuck. So I can sort of like, you know, sympathize with these guys.
Made sure we did the ritual every day. But not just every day. We had to do it at the same time as well.
Same time every day, huh? That sounds familiar.
Don't worry. The others are safe. We gave them to one of our local lords. He helped them immigrate to Terra properly.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions here. That lord's known as Lord Player. He has open hatred for immigrants. So we really can't speak to their safety. He could have killed every one of them for all we know.
Conrad, don't be so daft. Either way, Lord Player has the others. He's running for mayor, and winning.
And mayor is the Cephalo King. So Valsquez now sees him as a valid threat. I guess this is where we come in. We're part of why Terra is so peaceful. We're a private unit funded by Valsquez. So we do things we can't publicly do. Well, I guess you call it dirty work.
Though no one is supposed to know that. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad.
It seems like he's annoyed. Yeah, whatever. We're the Assassin's Guild. We have 2 members, a student and teacher. I'm the student, of course. Ooh, where do I sign up? I want to kill people. Velasquez wants us to ruin Player. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. Terra isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. They throw the world into disarray. The Player is getting close to the throne. especially among those who hate immigrants. Action needs to be taken so he doesn't win.
Could this guy be Trump by any chance? Wait, back it up a second. Elections, immigration, smear campaigns. Man, are you sure that this wasn't the 2016 election? Am I sure I'm on Earth right now? And suddenly, I don't think I can trust these two. At least not fully. They seem like bad hombres. Either way, I think I've heard enough about politics right now. After the 2016 election, I can sympathize. I had a huge list of questions that needed answering. For example, why was I brought here?
Oh, you still have questions?
And we still have a long way to go. It seems like these two will benefit one another. Follow us. We'll explain it on the way. If the walking is too much, let me know. We can always stop to rest if you need it. Whoa. That is a weird close-up. They just like... Chapter 2. The Long Road Ahead. Alright. So... Oh, shoot. How do I, quit to the main menu and save? They must be only thinking from their angle. Makes sense. They did go through a lot to get me. But now it's my turn for answers. Just keep up the pace. Walking and talking will have to do. We're on a strict schedule, you know. King Velasquez wants you by nightfall. That is, on the day the ritual succeeds.
I get this feeling that they don't really care.
I don't think they came here to know the what.
I think they want to know the why. Isn't that right?
I nod furiously. Well, King Velasquez calls you the Savior. Apparently, Terra needs saving, though I couldn't tell you from what. He was secretive on that matter as well. I just know that he wants you.
He wants you
for ritual sacrifice, along with the fact that you're important.
Important for the sacrifice.
He foresees stress like this all the time, so I trust him completely. You're important. For sacrifice.
Velasquez says history repeats itself. One day he'll agree, another he won't. He flip-flops on a semi-daily basis. But I guess you're as old as he is. You can start to see a pattern in these things. But there's no pattern with you. He's never sought help from another world. I guess you're an unknown variant. But I guess sometimes that's what we need.
Correct. You're a mystery to me too. You didn't tell us what power you hold, nor what you would be saving us from. So if that's what you needed to know, regrettably, I must plead ignorance.
I'm a savior? That's outrageous. I couldn't even do anything to save place. And he was the pop idol that I was going to attend the concert with. Hey, Savior. Did you catch the hint? Edamion wants to know what makes you tick. He wants to know why you're so special. I mean, we did dedicate our lives to you. We deserve to know the reason why.
Conrad, don't be so demanding. And don't read into my words like that. Huh. I guess we're both on the same page now. We're both on quests and don't know the reason why. We both know that I'm the savior, but nothing else. I guess I'd have to get my answers from this king guy. I'm not sure they know about the Ark, though. Is Conrad hinting that I should tell them about my power? It might not be a bad thing to gain their... I urge you not to tell us.
Oh.
If we needed to know, we'd know. Velasquez wouldn't hide it from us. It's something we can wait to learn. You're here for a noble cause. There's something I can guarantee. And that is all I need to know. Do you have anything else to ask? If it's something I can answer, I will.
I stop and ponder. What else do I need to know? It seems like they just know just as much as I do. Though I'm glad they didn't push me for information. I'm not sure that man would want me revealing my power. I know where I am. I know who these men are. I know where we're headed. I guess that should be enough for now. The majority of my questions were about Earth. For example, what happened to Clace? And the rest, I would have to personally ask the king. I submit and shake my head. I guess we'll just have to wait. Patience will deliver all the answers I require. It shouldn't be too much further now. We're making good time. Oh, Edemion? The form. We should probably fill it out now. A form? What, are you going to give me like a waiver of liability or something? Right. Form? It's just a standard immigration form. Are you guys from ICE? Are you going to throw me off this world? Everybody new to Terra. Let's fill it out. I don't know. I'm starting to think you guys work for Trump. It helps keep track of numbers. But it also gauges your personality. It can help to find you a suitable job. Not that you'll be needing a job. We know that you won't be here permanently. But we can't give you any special treatment. To everyone else, you must be an immigrant. You've come here to start your life anew. We can't advertise who you really are. And if Lord Player were to see you with us, well, he'd expect the papers immediately. Oh man, this is giving me flashbacks from, like, Papers, Please. Papers, papers. No one get through these points without papers. This is starting to feel more and more like Earth. Perhaps I'm not as homesick now as I was earlier. Edemion reaches into his pockets and pulls out the paper. And then what I assume is a Terran writing utensil. After a few moments, he starts to write stuff down. Tujo. Panda. Off to a good start. We know your name. For the rest, just answer honestly. Or not. I guess it's your choice. Conrad looks at me and smirks. He's kind of smirking right now. Look at his face. In fact, they're both smirking at me right now. It looks like they know something I don't know. Or we're going to go in the back room for some sexy favors. I know it seems silly, but laws are laws. And it also beats an awkward silence. Especially since we're a long way from town. Would you like to save your game? Yes, sir. Cool. I think this is a good place to end the game, but I do hope you enjoy this. Wait, what? It will change the way some of the dialogue is displayed, as well as influence your visual thoughts. Okay, that's kind of neat. Alright, well, regardless, I'm going to end this playthrough. I hope you all enjoy what we've done here. Let's see. I actually forget the controls to get back to the title screen, but anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm going to move on to Echo and Greatest Troubles, and possibly pick up some more armor. So, basically from now on, I'm going to try to put at least one furry video in between, like, non-furry videos, you know? So every time you see a non-furry video, there should be a furry video after it. This is not going to be true for all cases, but I'm going to try to work towards that. So, next video, guys. Take care. I hope everyone enjoys another rousing game of Major Minor. So, till next time, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.